What if you could eat what you wanted, live how you wanted, without a single thought to your blood sugar? It sounds like a dream, a fantasy, but it's not. This is happening right now. The first patients in the world have been cured of their diabetes, and this is how they did it. A team of scientists in China has just achieved the impossible. They've not treated diabetes, they've defeated it. For over a century, a diagnosis of diabetes has meant a lifetime of vigilance. It has meant counting every carb, fearing every meal, and living by the rhythm of the insulin needle, a relentless routine for hundreds of millions of people around the world. Insulin, discovered in 1921, was a miracle drug that turned a death sentence into a manageable condition. But it was never a cure. It was a life support system, a daily negotiation with a disease that never sleeps. But now, the horizon of medicine is shifting. From China comes a report that feels less like a small step and more like a giant leap. A team of scientists has not just managed diabetes, but has successfully reversed it in patients for the very first time, using the extraordinary power of stem cell therapy. This isn't just a new treatment. It's the dawn of a new paradigm. So, how does it work? To understand this breakthrough, we have to look at the very root of the problem. In many diabetics, the pancreas, a small organ behind the stomach, is failing. Specifically, tiny clusters of cells within it, called the islets of Langerhans, are damaged or dysfunctional. These islet cells are the body's natural insulin factories, and when they shut down, the intricate system of blood sugar regulation falls apart. What the Chinese team has done is nothing short of biological alchemy. They take a patient's own stem cells, these blank slate, master cells capable of becoming any other cell in the body, and through a carefully choreographed process of chemical signals, they reprogram them. They guide these stem cells to transform into brand new, perfectly healthy, insulin-producing islet cells. The next part is straight out of science fiction. These newly created, lab-grown islet cells are then transplanted into the patient's body. Imagine it. Millions of tiny, living factories, precisely engineered to do the job the body can no longer do, are introduced to restore a fundamental life process. Once inside, they nestle in and begin to respond to the body's blood sugar levels in real time, just like the original cells were meant to do. They release the precise amount of insulin needed, exactly when it's needed. This is a world away from the external injections of insulin, which require guesswork and can lead to dangerous highs and lows. This is the body healing itself from within, regaining a natural function it had lost. The results from these initial patients have been described by researchers as profound and transformative. Individuals who had been dependent on multiple daily insulin injections for years saw their need for external insulin disappear. Their bodies began to maintain healthy blood glucose levels on their own, not just for days or weeks, but for the entire follow-up period of many months. This is what true reversal looks like, not just improved numbers on a monitor, but the restoration of autonomous bodily function. For the first time, patients are experiencing life after diabetes, freed from the constant anxiety and the crushing burden of chronic disease management. The implications of this success ripple far beyond the lab. Diabetes is a global pandemic, affecting over 500 million people. It is a leading cause of blindness, kidney failure, heart attacks, stroke, and lower limb amputations. The economic cost is staggering, running into hundreds of billions of dollars annually in healthcare costs and lost productivity. A therapy that can reverse the disease wouldn't just change individual lives. It would alleviate a colossal burden on families, healthcare systems, and entire economies. It offers the tantalizing promise that the terrifying complications of diabetes could be prevented entirely, not just delayed. Now, the path from a groundbreaking trial to a widely available treatment is a long and rigorous one. The scientific community, while excited, is rightly urging caution. The number of patients in this initial study was small. Larger-scale clinical trials with more diverse patient groups are the essential next step. Researchers must follow these patients for years to ensure the effects are permanent and that there are no long-term safety risks, such as the body rejecting the cells or the potential for uncontrolled cell growth. Questions about making the complex and likely expensive treatment accessible to the millions who need it, not just a privileged few, are challenges that still lie ahead. But even with these necessary cautions, the genie is out of the bottle. This achievement in China is a definitive proof of concept. It proves that diabetes reversal through regenerative medicine is not just a theory, but a tangible reality. It validates decades of stem cell research and opens a floodgate of possibilities. It sends a clear message to research teams worldwide. The finish line is in sight. The world has just witnessed a turning point. The long-held dream of a cure for diabetes is no longer a fantasy. It is a scientific mission that has now begun, and its ultimate success feels, for the first time, inevitable. The future of medicine is not just about treating disease, it's about instructing the body to heal itself. And that future is arriving now.